Andrew, checking out 1982 pneumatic Butler trailer. See the 82, 83, 81. I typically forget what year it is, but it's one of them years right there. But trailer cost me $7,000. Then of course we got a $15,000 truck into it with a blower. The blower came with it, but this blower normally runs for about, I say, $5,000. It's a Tug Hill 850. Cheaper model, lightweight, good on fuel. I done hit it for about 4 years.
Did it stop?
Oh, no, it's still going. Just gotta tap the screen.
Okay, all right.
So I done had the blower for a good 4 years. It came with the truck. Like I said, the truck was $15,000, the trailer was $7,000. And yeah, any questions on it?
Yeah. What's some of the additions that you've done to the trailer since you got the trailer?
All right. So first off, I had to buy brand new hose to go on here, so the hose connects. The end of that hose is connect right here onto the blower. And what the blower does is it pushes air through the hose and all the way down through the trailer, and it blows the product out using air. So this is the blower, that's the hose to connect this side. And as you can see, the air flow on down the trailer. So that was the first addition. The second addition, as you can see right in here, we got 2 gaskets. One to the left, one to the right. As you can see, I replaced the gaskets, put some new bolts on, and that was because we had an air leak. As you can see, over time, the gaskets wear out. I said maybe, I don't know, 5-10 years. Probably need some new bolts, and another gasket here. These gaskets are real cheap, probably run, I don't know, maybe let's say $2 a gasket. I'm not too sure of the price, but I know it's real cheap. Something that a McDonald's worker can afford if they need it. So need to replace this one. This one isn't leaking, that's why I didn't get it replaced. But when I do replace it, I put on new bolts, replace the gasket, and all it does, like I said, is it keeps constant airflow. You don't got to worry about air shooting out, you know, your equipment going bad. Other than that,
do these right here have gaskets in them? These
no, there's no gaskets in these.
Okay.
It's just turn, no gaskets.
Okay.
But we got the pop-off valve right here. Now this came with the trailer. I haven't replaced it. I don't know if it needs replacing. I don't know if it works, but what the pop-off valve does is if you start to air up the trailer and for whatever reason you walk away, you're not paying attention, if you put too much air in the trailer, let's say maybe 20 PSI, at about 18 PSI, the pop-off valve, it'll pop off, release all the air, and that way you don't explode your trailer. Now, I should probably replace mine, because like I said, that came with the trailer. I don't know if it works or not, but I know if I replace it, it runs about maybe $125, but it's not something that I need right now.
What's your normal operating pressure when you're blowing off?
I say I do about 13 in the tank and 15 on the line. So 13 PSI, we got the gauges back there, 13 for the tank and 15 for the line. But my tank, for whatever reason, it doesn't, my tank pressure don't match the line pressure. I got more line pressure than tank pressure. So most people will be at 15, 15 versus me, I'm at 13, 15. And that's more likely because I don't have any air leaks, so the line pressure is nothing leaking, so it's just full pressure blowing. So the next thing we had to replace, like I told you about those gaskets up there, we got the same gaskets right here. Got a gasket right here, a gasket right here. And it's the exact same gaskets, we just replaced both of these. And then we got brand new boots put on. Now I don't know if there was anything wrong with the old boots. It's just I knew when I started using the trailer I didn't want no problems. So these boots right here I believe are about $25. And then of course you got clamps that you can put on. So I replaced all the boots all the way down the trailer, and that way I wouldn't have no air leaks. Even with these, I replaced these because I knew you know what needed to be replaced to keep the air flowing, because that's what it's all about. It's about keeping the air flowing in the pipes and not outside the pipes, you know, shooting air all over the place, and next thing you know, it's hard to unload sand. So everything else is original. We got the pipes right here. We got what you call them, the vibrators. All this came with it. It's all original. They do work.
Another thing I wanted to ask you, like, what's this? Like, from people beating on it, or like a what?
Oh, you talking about the dip?
Yeah, like all the way up and down.
That's a good question. I would say.
That's what I kind of wondered, because the other trailer I was looking at, it was the same way. But I'm like, you know, it's nothing but air. You know, it ain't sand up in here.
I would say.
Unless they were hitting this to vibrate it, thinking that it would get whatever's in there.
That's a good question. I'm not sure how the pipe got like it. Nah. What it looked like is, okay, it looked like this was the original piping.
Okay.
You see how this is a different color?
Yeah, okay.
It looked like this pipe was something else, and they added this pipe on. Okay. I don't think it came with the trailer. This is a different color, and this is a different type of pipe. Okay. Usually it'll be this piping going all the way down.
Yeah.
But yeah, the air still flows, you know, it still works. Like I said, we replaced the boots. And of course, right here, this is what's gonna cost the most money with these trailers. It's gonna be these hoses. This is the most expensive part of the trailer. Not the trailer itself, just these hoses right here. Now these don't come with the trailer. This is separate. As you can see, this part right here, this does come with the trailer. This is solid.
Okay. And you got two of these. You got one in the front, in between one and two, and then you got one in between 2 and 3.
Right. Yeah, these are original.
Okay.
So that came with the trailer. The back one, they didn't put one on the back because, as you can see, right here, I got my axle that runs across there.
Because I was just about to ask you.
So that's why it's not solid, because it'll hit that axle. So therefore, I had to buy this hose. And this hose runs brand new 20 foot. It's about $400 brand new. So that's just the hose. That's not including the fittings, which is the inside part here. I got iron instead of aluminum. Okay. Fittings, I'll talk about that in a second. Then of course, you don't want the hose to drag the ground, so we got bungee cords. That's just to hold it up. So like when we start blowing, you know, obviously the sand is gonna weigh the hose down. So we got the chain for back up. We got the bungee cord. We got another chain down there to hold it up.
What are these right here? These, yeah. Are those for air tanks or?
I don't think so. Ain't no air tanks back here.
Okay.
That baby is, it look like it keep going. And of course, about brand new gauges. So these are not original gauges. Oh, well, I don't got the trace with them. But yeah, these are not original gauges. We went to Craft, the dealership, the manufacturer, Craft, and we bought brand new gauges. 2 gauges, I believe, was about $50. And it just runs off air. So in the back, you can see in the back, it's just an air line. So it's simply plug and play. That's all it is to a plug and play. 2 screws, and that's it. Then we got the LED light right here, but I don't have the trailer plugged up right now. And that's just so you can see the gauges at night. Dealing with the tires, as y'all can see, these are the original tires that came with the trailer. As you can see, not too much tread on them. Need some new tires. Same thing back here. Now this tire, the inside tire, it did pop on me. We had a load, we had a particular wheel that was paying about a ton. And Andrew wanted to put a little bit more than 80,000 up in here. And it only worked for about 3 loads, and then I started blowing my tires. I blew that tire and I blew another tire on the other side. And on top of that, I took out the wheel seal. So the wheel seal is brand new. We just had the wheel seal installed. We got new brakes installed. And you can probably see it from the inside over here. As you can see on the inside, and then all that right there is brand new. So compared to the other side, we didn't do the other side yet. But like I was saying about that axle, this is why we don't have the steel pipe going through, because the axle was in the way. So instead we had to include that new rubber hose. Those hoses, they don't last that long. I say you probably get about 3 to 6 months out of them before you got to replace their hose, just depending on how much pressure you're using to push the product out of the tanker trailer. So I'm blowing at 15 psi. It's gonna last a lot less time than somebody that's blowing off at like 12 psi that's using less pressure, you know. So as far as the back of the trailer, everything is original. When I got the trailer, all the lights worked. I didn't have to do anything to it. The mud flaps. The only thing that's not original back here is I think they added this mud flap bracket. I think the mud flaps were supposed to be right here.
Cause like this is the old one where you see where it broke off it.
Yeah, probably
and then they added
long
like
time or something. But yeah, it still get the job done. And of course we got a fire extinguisher mount right here. Put a good fire extinguisher right there. We got the tall ladder instead of one that's kind of at an angle.
Cause that sucker's steep, bro. When I climbed up on that other trailer, I was like, no, hey, man, I climbed up on that other one over there, and I was like,
It's scary. When you get to the top, ooh.
Yeah, it ain't nothing to hold on to, nothing close to it.
No, not at all. And you gotta walk before you get to the first zone. It ain't like you just already there.
Yeah.
We got the 20-foot hose rack. This did come with the trailer.
Because the other one didn't come with it, and I'm like, doggone, so I can get one of those.
Yeah, you can have these added on. You go to a dealership craft, you can get a 20s, or you can get like you got 10s right here.
Yeah.
Say it run you about $150. You just gotta find somebody to install it, but we put one hose in here. I like the hose racks. They're much more convenient to see.
Talking about the open ones, like the one you can put 2 hoses in.
Well, no, they just added 2 of them too.
Okay.
So he got 4 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, so like if I want another one there, just put another 20 up top above here and let it run alongside. Or I can put a 10 here. 10 will stop right here. Okay. Then I can put another 10 right here.
Okay.
And then I can put 2 10s on the other side over there, as you can see over here. See, I don't have nothing at all, so I can run 2 10s right here.
Okay.
Yep. Or if you don't want to spend the money, you got my option. This is the bungee cord method. Gets the job done every time. Pretty much just sit the hose right here. Take the bungee cord like this. See that? Wrap it around nice and tight. Hook it. Boom. There you go. Hoses ain't going nowhere. Look at this. It's not going nowhere.
And just saving money.
Oh yeah. The bungee cord was $2.50.
You know, you rather have these than the open top, because at least you can lock these. Versus the open tops, somebody can just walk off with all your stuff.
I like these because I'm gonna show you why. When I back up to the silo, you wanna get everything unloaded as fast as possible. So how I gotta unhook this, pull the hoses off, and then I gotta connect these hoses versus this right here. I just pop this top. I'm dragging the hose off and I'm gone. You still gotta play the bungee cord game. So this is much more convenient. Then when I get ready to leave, I just slide it in like that. Boom, boom. Okay, let's go. See? Okay. Much more convenient.
Yeah, because you slide right out, boom, go ahead, hook it up, and if you got 2, boom, you come get the next one.
Yep, much more convenient.
And you like having your trailer like this versus having that second hose coming out and wrapping around?
Actually, I hit it coming up and coming out. Yeah, and I went on down the street like that. Yep, and you know where it was at. Yeah, I lost the whole hose. You got it right.
Okay. I was thinking, I'm like, okay, if he ain't got that on there, that's why.
Yeah, I tried to hit it right here, hooked like this, bungee corded, and when I got to the well, it wasn't in there no more. Long gone.
Okay.
Now we blew another tire on the outside. Like I said, we was hauling too much weight, so I got a brand new tire on the outside. We didn't have to do the hub seals over here, but it'll be best to go ahead and do them eventually. So brand new tire over here, brand new tire on the inside. Still got a little bit more tread depth on these 2 tires. This one is the lowest, but they're all legal.
Let me ask you this: the 22.5s versus the 24.5.
Yeah, so I got 24.5s on the tractor. I got too fast back here, obviously because this is what it came with.
Yeah.
The tall rubber costs more than the lower rubber. You know, you're talking about back here I pay about $311 for a tire, and up there it's gonna run me close to $400. So, and then if it's a name brand tire like the ones I got up there on the steers, you're talking like $550.
Yeah.
Those are the Yokohamas up there. So, but I would rather them be 24s. He got 24s over here. The difference is the trailer, as you can see, the trailer is a lot taller, and what that does is, if you look down here, you can see the hose is almost dragging the ground.
Yeah.
Which is why I had to continue adding those chains to hold it up, you know, versus him over here, you know, he ain't dragging the ground. But then again, he got a solid pipe too, so he don't count. But yeah, that's what the difference is. And then obviously the tall rubber, it's gonna last longer than the lower rubber. You can also haul more weight when you got taller rubber, about an additional, I'd say 300 pounds per tire when you got taller rubber. So like I said, it's gonna cost you more though. Other than that, this whole side over here is all original, except that tire. The lights and everything already work, and to get work. And we didn't do any work on this side.
I wanted to ask you, so overall, this sounds like a win. Is this a win?
Oh, it's absolutely a win. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I made my money back the first week. One more thing. We had to replace one more thing. So you got 3 doors up top of the trailer.
Hold on, cause don't forget to check it, cause some of your license and stuff is in it.
Oh,
So,
you can do it here.
okay.
Yeah. So up top, we got three dome lids up top of the trailer, and each dome lid got a gasket to go around.
At least this way I can go from here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Don't let me know how steep that is right there while you at it.
Okay, now.
All right. So up top, we got 3 dome lids. Each dome lid got gaskets to go around. We had to replace all 3 of them. So I don't know how much you want to add so I can see the dome lid. There you go.
Yeah, you gotta watch yourself. Yeah.
Oh, it's steep, baby.
Yeah, it's steep. Hold on.
Don't drop your phone. Look there, right there. Hey, you can miss that step right there. Could have been over right there. I don't climb up there often. I climbed up there to inspect the trailer when I got ready to buy it, and it was full of cement. Well, not full of cement, but the lines was full of cement. So what we had to do, which is also why I replaced the boots. We had to take the boots off, and as y'all can see, these are individual pieces. We took the boots off, dropped the pipe. Inside the pipe was cement, not hard cement, but like powder cement with no water, of course. And we had to dump everything out, dump all the cement out, clean the trailer out, and then we put everything back together. So to do all that, I paid Amigos about $150 to get all the cement out, put those, install the boots and stuff. So I would say total in maintenance, I probably put, not including the tires and the brakes and stuff, as far as this part of the trailer right here, not including the hoses either. This part, we would say about $250, including paying the labor for Migos to come out here and do it all in one day. So about $250 for the actual trailer. And then, like I said, all this right here is separate. You know, the hose, you can't get around that. That's $400. You know, tires is gonna be tires. You know, obviously, looking at the tires, I'm about to buy some tires in the future, but what trailer don't need tires? So, you know. But other than that,
it's just part of it.
Price is part of it. Yeah, tires. As far as what could go bad on here, it's just gonna be this hose. That's the only thing that's really gonna go bad. Like I said, 3 to 6 months, what'll happen? Eventually, you'll see sand shooting out the side of it. And what I like to do is, I got another shop to cut hoses for me. So like, let's say a hose, let's say it busts right here. I go and just get it cut and hook that fitting on down there, and I reconnect it. So
Okay.
Yeah, but that's the most maintenance that's gonna be done as far as the trailer is gonna be replacing hoses. That's what's costing me the most money right now is hoses.
When you do that, like if you have to cut it like that, would you go male to male to hose and your 2 band clamps? Or would you go?
So what we would do, we would take these clamps off right here. We're gonna take the fitting out because we're gonna keep the fitting. So let's say it was a hole right here. So we're gonna cut this hose right here. We're gonna take this same fitting and reconnect it and put 2 new clamps on.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So that's how I've been doing it.
Okay.
So, and then the only way we wouldn't like bring the original fitting back is say it cut in the middle.
Yeah.
Then I just make it 2 different hoses.
Okay.
So I add 2 ends and make it 2 different hoses. Then I had to put another 20 right here.
Okay.
Yep. So other than that, that's how I do it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Dirt cheap trailer, $7,000. It does the same thing as brand new trailer. We got a brand new trailer over here, matter of fact.
And let me tell you, bro, hey, like, hey, I mean, I ain't getting no brand new trailer, bro. I ain't spending that money on no brand new trailer.
But it's only like $50,000,
bro.
Pay 50. I mean, let's look at it.
Bro, I'm looking at your trailer and I'm seeing what you got, and I'm like, ain't no point in spending that.
But it's a tax write-off.
So?
Look, I mean, look.
I'd rather tax write off 5 to 10 grand before.
You don't want nice shiny trailer. Look, it's chromed out.
No, cause I
at the red light.
I can't.
Look, it's even got a pipe to go all the way back.
I can't write all that tax off in 1 year and get it.
Huh? You can't?
But like 7 grand, I can write that 7 grand off in 1 year.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't see the difference either. But hey,
it look good.
It look good. Yeah. But all to it, really.
But I can see this right here is a win.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, I've been winning here since I got it. Yeah, they ain't never getting this back.
Plus I can see you got the good one.
Yeah, you have no holes in it. Nothing. I don't got a patch or anything. You know.
Cause I noticed on this one versus the other one, like this one, like some of these are broke, and I was like, damn. I'm like, how?
Probably will get back on though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
What you mean? You talking about the fender?
Hold on. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
I didn't expect the other one.
Like these right here on the front of the other one. Like I know it ain't that big of a deal, but it was just something that caught my eye.
So like the fender with hanger?
Like this one was missing. I can't remember if it had a fender. Yeah, I think it had a fender on both sides.
Okay.
But yeah, you gotta win, bro.
Okay, that's a 1981. Y'all see that right there? You got a refund? Right there. '81 Butler trailer, and does the same thing as a new trailer. Same features. Everything, as you can see, this is a new trailer right here. Everything he can do, I can do. I got the top valve with the mount. I got the blow off valve. See how he got the door at the bottom.
Okay.
Where he can dump sand straight down. He got the door at the bottom. I got the door at the bottom too. See? I can open mine right up and dump sand too.
Okay. So if it gets clogged up.
No, like a hopper bottle. So like how this hopper bottle is on the side. So we got new customers out here that's like hopper bottom. This is, as you can see, this is another trailer they came up with in the oil field. They all saying here too. You could join them with your own authority also, and you just lease their trailers. Company called TSS, but it's like a hopper bottom. So they drive up to like a pit and they just dump the sand straight down. Well, they do the same thing with pneumatics. So like, say it's like a pit in the ground. I pull up to it. I open this up.
You just gravity feed?
Yeah, it's gravity feed. But to make it go faster, just as fast as him, I can apply air to it. To the top, and it'll blow it down real fast. It'll take me about 5 minutes to unload this one tank.
Okay.
So I unload, well, what they do, they unload two of them at the same time, because it'll be a pit here and a pit here, 5 minutes. 5 minutes, and I'm talking about total time. I have both of these empty, then I'll pull up and empty the third one out and I'll be gone. So, but it's not a lot of loads like that anymore. That was real popular back in, I want to say 2018, that was real popular. You know, now they just make the trailer like this, and as you can see, you just dump the sand straight down. I don't know how long it takes them to unload. But one thing I wouldn't do is get single tires in the oil field, because
that rim gone too, bro. That rim gone too.
The rim gone. Also, when you pop this tire in the oil field, I don't know where you're gonna find another one there. Because if TA alarms ain't got it, Migos ain't got it. Migos sell regular tires. That's what Migos got brand new. He ain't got this over here. This new technology, he ain't got all that. You know. But supposedly, it saves you about 1 mile to the gallon per year. Get it? Per year.
I mean, he gonna be burning that off an island during the summertime anyway.
Right.